happy right now. Graham Potter on thin ice. Janusz, Michallik, what is going on? How big is this game for Chelsea?
No, I mean, it's massive, obviously, but I don't think anything's going to happen to Graham Potter, at least not for now. I mean, both teams are coming off disappointing results, right? Chelsea was at Forest. They drew against Forest, and City against Everton, as I've mentioned. And before that, they lost at home to I forgot, Brentford, right? One of those big teams. I can't remember. But look, they got to bounce. I think there's an opportunity with Arsenal dropping points. I think you're going to see a Manchester City team maybe change a little bit. They do have you normally say they have an issue at center back, but we've seen that they have 4 very good ones. But no Ruben Dias, which we knew. I think Laporte is out as well. But Akanji can play there, and John Stones as well. I think we're going to see a return of Kyle Walker because Rico Lewis is good, but not for a game like this. I think that's where you go with the veterans. Cancelo's going to be on the other side, and I think you're going to see Manchester City at their absolute best because they understand. And I think as a team also that will recognize that there's an opportunity here to go closer and maybe get rid of some other rivals as well. So I think Manchester City are favorites in this one because I still don't know what I'm going to get from Chelsea. We've been here before. We're going to be here again. Trouble scoring goals defensively. It's a total rebuild as well.
Okay, thoughts?
Yeah. I mean, I think for Graham Potter, it's a nightmare scenario, isn't it? The next 2 games, Man City at home, Man City away in the FA Cup, and I don't think he's under any immediate pressure because Todd Bowley has made it clear that this guy is there for the long term. Now, long term, I wouldn't buy that. I think if they don't qualify for the Champions League or win something, then the summer's going to be a real kind of a judgment day for Graham Potter. But right now, I think he's okay. I think what the problem will be against City on Thursday is that if they lose that game at Stamford Bridge, the fans could turn. There is a bit of a growing kind of sentiment against Potter amongst the Chelsea fans. They didn't want Thomas Tuchel to be sacked. They liked Thomas Tuchel, and Graham Potter's come in, and the Chelsea fans haven't really taken to him. They don't think that he's brought anything new to the team. They don't like how he talks at times. He talks the club down, talks ambitions down a little bit, talks about a transitional he says quite negative things, and football fans don't like to hear the manager talking things down. So if Chelsea don't win tomorrow night or lose, I think Stamford Bridge could be quite difficult at the end of the game. And if the fans turn, that's when the manager starts to have a problem with the owners. So, it's a massive, massive game. It's a bigger game tomorrow than it is on Sunday, even though they'll be at the FA Cup, I think, on Sunday. I think what happens on Thursday is a much, much bigger game.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.